Scorpio, we're here to do you a February read. What I'm going to be doing is just reading the energy of February, and then you can place it within your life. Okay, so it could be work, it could be relationship, it could be money or whatever. But I'm going to read the energy of February. The you and them reads, the love reads will be out shortly, okay, and that'll be about your specific person. Before I get started, the giveaway that was supposed to be happening at the end of November and December, I'm going to be doing at the end of February. Okay, hit the notification button. You'll see me come on live. I'll be doing the live draw, and also on that live, I may be doing some answering questions. So if you have anything you want to ask or you want to know, if there's enough of you on there, I will be doing questions as well. All right, normal stuff. It's a general read, it cannot fit everybody. So if you want a personal read, Cosmic Haze 1111 on Facebook Messenger or YouTube, and you can have a personal read. It is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, and also cross watchers, you are welcome. You can maybe pick some energy up from this read as well if you're dealing with a Scorpio. All right, but ultimately this is for Scorpios. So let's go in, let's dive in. I want to look at Scorpio's overall energy for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So Scorpio's overall energy for the next 4 to 6 weeks. She's going to attack me. I know she is. She's tilting her head like that because she's near on blind. So she has to gauge her eyesight, what's left of it. Right, so overall energy for Scorpio for the next 4 to 6 weeks, please. Overall energy for Scorpio for the next 4 to 6 weeks. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so Ace of Swords there. So this is communication. It's sort of like ideas, inspiration. It's about seeing the truth of a situation. It can talk about some challenges, okay, challenging times ahead or challenging new beginnings, but it is about having clarity. It is about seeing the truth of a situation, even though it may be some challenging times over the next 4 to 6 weeks. We will dive deeper, and then we follow on by the Two of Swords. Okay, so this indecision, this may be feeling at a little bit of a stalemate in your life, but definitely choices and decisions that you've got to make for self coming up into the next 4 to 6 weeks. So let's lay the cards. We're going to just do a little half cross, see what's occurring. We're going to be clarifying, and then at the end of the read we are going to be pulling some oracles, some messages from the universe, and we're going to see what doors opening up for you. All right, but I want to see the situation for you for February. What is Scorpio's situation? So we've got the 10 of Cups. So it's about your happiness, it's about your home, it's about a family, and it is about your emotion, okay, with that 10 of Cups there. Crossing you is the 4 of Pentacles, so maybe feeling like you've got to guard your heart, you've got to protect yourself. Maybe someone's pulled their energy away from you, or perhaps, you know, your finances aren't great as well coming up to the next 4 to 6 weeks. In the foundation of this read is the Death card, so it is an ending that has occurred, yeah, an ending, and this read is ultimately about some sort of ending. Either a relationship ending, a job ending, the ending of, you know, some sort of finance, but there's an ending here. But remember, that Death card is about releasing that ending so that you can allow new to come in for you. On your mind, yeah, crowning you is the 3 of Pentacles. So work, money, collaborating, teamwork, or in a love sense, being on the same page as someone, and also about being in alignment, because it's a 3, with self. So what is it that you want for yourself? Yeah, you want happiness, you want emotional happiness, you know, in your energy. But there's just a sense here that, you know, there's been this ending of a situation, and now you've got to either look after your money, or you feel like you've got to guard your heart, you've got to pull your energy back, someone's pulled their energy away from you. But, you know, the overall energy is having clarity on a situation. What happened in the past? Well, the Queen of Cups happened in the past. Now, this is either a person or you, and self-love, self-care, self-worth, self-value, and having clarity on, you know, yourself. Having clarity that you've got to self-care, that you've got to self-love, that you've got to turn vision, your focus and your vision back onto you, because this is about new horizons. It also could be what happened in the past is a Queen of Cups, a person that you were attached to. So we'll clarify the Court card in a second. Coming in for you is the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands, this little pesky Page of Wands, has been turning up for everybody. Underneath the deck, we've got this Ace of Wands. So there's something here where you're wanting this fresh start, this new start. Now, whether it's on your own or whether it's with another person, or even a past person or a new person, there is a sense that you're wanting some sort of adventure, chasing some sort of, you know, something that you're passionate about here. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is about as the overall energy. Challenging times, you know, challenging beginnings, but also clarity, conversation, communication. Yeah, about not conforming. So there's a sense here that perhaps you don't want to conform to a situation anymore, or even you having clarity about someone or something that isn't in alignment with you, yeah, who maybe didn't want to conform the way you wanted to conform. Perhaps you're very traditional and you wanted a traditional relationship or a situation, and someone else didn't, yeah, or perhaps you're the one that doesn't want to conform to a situation you're finding yourself in, but it's challenging you, all right, into the Temperance. So this is you having to be patient in a situation, you having to pull your energy back to moderate it. Again, it's about the purpose of your life now. It's about the rhyme and reason, and it's actually about going with the flow. It's about adapting and blending into a situation and self-control. So there really is a sense that maybe some of my Scorpios don't want to conform anymore in a situation, but also at the same time, they know they've got to pull their energy back and focus on themselves. Yeah, because of the Two of Wands, which is not being able to see a way forward, not being able to have this clarity on a situation. But you do have clarity, you do, with the Ace of Swords there. You have clarity, you know what you need to do for yourself, okay? Because this Two of Wands here, you know, it's lack of forward movement, and it's indecision, and again it's another card of holding back, but it's like a sense that you know you've got to hold back. So it's like you maybe want something, but at the same time you know you've got to hold back from it because of this non-conforming, okay, this traditional way. So yeah, it's like a sense of you holding yourself back, but again, you know that you need to hold yourself back in a situation. So it's either to do with a relationship or maybe just the situation we find ourselves in at this present moment in time. Now, your current situation for the month is the Ten of Cups. Yeah, and this Three of Cups in reverse. So this is about a third party. You know, it's a more than one energy, but it's I'm just trying to think. Not everyone's dealing with a third party, so perhaps it's the fact of the situation. If it's a third party, then it's a third party. It's a third party card, okay, and some of you may be dealing with a third party. I hate third party reads, but some of you here maybe not having some sort of happiness within a home situation. All right, there's a sense of having to control your emotion, and you wanting to control your emotion because you're holding back here. Okay, well, someone's holding back from you, and there's a sense of having to control your emotion. Now we do have those 3 there and a 3 there as well, so it could well be some sort of third party that's going on in your life at the moment. Just someone on the sideline, either interfering or actually someone who is in a relationship. It could be anybody. You could be interested in someone who's with someone else, or you know, you could be with someone and you're thinking there's a third party, but there is this third party energy and you're holding back. Okay, you're holding back from this energy. So but you've got clarity on it. So I think if this is a third party, you know there's a third party, all right? And you're being patient. So it would maybe suggest that you're in a situation that hasn't quite resolved, that hasn't quite come to a conclusion about what's happening within this third party, all right? And there's the Strength card, all right? So digging deep, being patient, wanting this 10 of Cups, wanting this situation, but having to hold back at the same time. Now, this could be someone doing this to you. Someone could actually want to be with you, but they're involved in another situation. And this non-conforming is like just not a traditional situation. But you've got the Strength card here, you know, where it talks about digging deep because there is a third party in a situation. This does look like it may be some sort of love read, although I wasn't going down that route. Okay, crossing you is holding back or holding on or guarding your heart here with this 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, and I think as a crossing card, this 6 of Swords as a crossing position would suggest there's a struggle about moving forward. Okay, and this is the challenge here with this Ace of Swords, challenging times. Okay, so you may be going through some challenging times regarding a third party situation, whoever the third party is. Okay, could be you, could be them, you could be with them, they could have a third party, you could be the third party, this person could be with someone else, all right? But there's an inability here to sort of move forward, at the same time maybe holding on but holding back from a situation. Now the foundation of this read is the ending. Okay, it is about an ending of something. Okay, and making a decision. You've got to make a decision. It really is a third party. Okay, but ultimately you have to make, wherever you are sitting in this third party, you have to make a decision for yourself, all right, to move on. I know this is a card of reconciliation, but it's with the Death card, all right? And this is really about moving on from a situation, all right? It's about, you know, reevaluating. It's about you and your clarity, this spiritual awakening, being awakened to what is happening in your life. It's about change. Okay, now it is about second chances as well, but I do have that Death card there, okay, which would ultimately say, you know, that there is this ending that needs to be addressed to a situation. We've got the Knight of Wands there, this in and out energy. And again, we've got this 4 of Pentacles in reverse, holding on. So it looks like there has been in the past, or you are going through now, this third party situation where someone doesn't want something traditional, all right? And perhaps you do want something traditional. It's like I said, because you want this Three of Pentacles working together, teamwork, collaboration, to be on the same page as someone, but someone doesn't want to conform to the norm, okay? Now, on your mind is this Three of Pentacles, working with someone, collaborating. The Death card in reverse, which is, you know, being resistant to change, again, being unable to move on, but at the same time, it's a lack of hope. Okay, so it's like someone's, or like you're holding on to something that perhaps you know, with the Ace of Swords, have clarity on, that perhaps isn't going to turn out the way you want it. Perhaps you know that this situation hasn't got a foundation, that isn't strong, and it's very messy. Okay, so I think you've got the clarity on that, because you know you don't have this vision of it coming to light, but at the same time you're being patient and you've pulled your energy back. So it's a sense of maybe you waiting to see what happens. All right, with the King of Pentacles, with another person that you want security with, that you want stability with, that you want long term with, okay, that you want to provide and build with. But I'm not quite sure that this person is actually on the same page as you. All right, there's the Sun card. Wow. Okay, so it looks like the Scorpios that I'm talking to want to be with someone, maybe who are with someone else, or they want to be with this person who is now with someone else. But again, you're lacking direction here. Yeah, you haven't got the foresight. I think you're trusting yourself with your gut, where your gut is saying, you know, there's too many obstacles here. Yeah, there's lack of foresight. You know, there's obstacles to what I want. There's obstacles to my long-term goal. This isn't happening, okay? And just feeling very overwhelmed with your emotion, because I feel your gut is telling you that perhaps this isn't going to go the distance, but your head is thinking that you want it. So if you don't want a situation, Scorpio, then I don't feel this read is for you. All right, if you don't want, or if you're not in a third party, obviously it's not for you. But if you're wanting a person, then I feel this read is for you. Yeah, and just feeling very, very weighed down by it. The Ace of Wands in reverse, feeling very, very weighed down by a situation. The Ace of Wands is about poor timing. It's about delays. It's about, if I could be with this person, then I would be with this person, but it's not coming back together. All right, and there is actually, with that Ace of Wands in reverse, a lack of confidence in you knowing that the likelihood of you and this person coming together again is pretty slim. Okay, so let's see what this Queen of Cups is in the past. I really do feel this is the other person. Let's see what's going on with them. The High Priestess, that's another person. You know, the High Priestess is secrets. It's someone not telling you everything. It's someone who's withholding something from you. There's definitely love here. There's definitely emotion between the two of you, you know. But the High Priestess is all-knowing, but she doesn't say. And the High Priestess can be the other person, especially in reverse. It's something that's superficial. Yeah, it's something that's not going to go the distance. It can actually be another person with the Justice card. So this can talk about legalities, weddings, or not weddings, divorces, legalities, you know, paperwork, law and order, cause and effect, truth, fairness, equality. And I feel like you're wanting this, and you're wanting this from this person. You're wanting equal from this person, but it hasn't come to you. There it is, the partnership. the working together, the teamwork. But I definitely feel with that High Priestess, someone else was involved. There's the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this person may have been your long-term person, and they may have had a third party. Or, yeah, they may be with someone else and you're the third party. However it fits, I think you want this connection. And there's the worry and the fear. Okay, the worry and the fear over, let's see, the worry and the fear over, I really don't like doing third party situations. The worry and the fear over moving forward. Okay, is it going to happen? Is this situation going to happen? Or the worry and the fear that the person you're with is having a third party, an affair. But I think you know now. I think you know there's more than one person involved now, because you've got the clarity, okay, over the Hierophant in reverse and healing from it, you know, with that Temperance. Tell me what's going to happen in the next 4 to 6 weeks with this Page of Wands. I think there's messages maybe that will be going back and forward between you and another person. But there is the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? The Page of Wands can also be some sort of friend, love, rival, okay? So there may be messages, but we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, and this is about you not putting yourself first, and this is about you maybe being in your head rather than using your intuition on a situation, because your gut is telling you it's not going to go the distance because you're weighed down. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I think deep down you know that whoever this person is, it's not going to go the distance with. Not now, okay? And then we go into the Queen of Cups in reverse. And this is you actually maybe not self-loving, and you need to self-love. You need to put yourself first in a situation, okay? And this is also the Queen of Cups in reverse can also talk about some sort of fake love, some sort of fake romance, okay? So just watch this energy, okay? Watch that someone isn't using you. That's what I want to say, all right? Someone may be using someone else, fit it to your situation. There's a significant change and making it happen, but there's the conflict, there's the interference, there's the outside influence, there's you up in your head about the Magician as to whether you can create this situation, whether you can manifest this situation, whether change will occur for you into the Hermit. Okay, so now really soul searching, doing some deep introspection about what it is you want for yourself, because I feel you want partnership, you want teamwork, you want to be on the same page as someone, but someone isn't conforming. And the overall energy is the fact that you've got mental clarity, so you know the truth of the matter for yourself. So you pull your energy back. You know, it's a crossing card where you're guarding your heart, you're pulling your energy back, but at the same time there's this inability to be able to move on. All right, so we pull into Hermit energy where we're reflecting, yeah, we're self-analyzing, we're soul searching about what we do next. And what does Scorpio do next? Scorpio heals. Yeah, the Three of Swords is another third party card. Yeah, you're thinking about this third party situation, which has already occurred. The Three of Swords has already occurred. So you're in this energy of healing, of trying to understand what's going on and what's best for you and what you need to do now to be able to overcome this and move forward. Six of Wands in reverse. So this sort of empty victory is wanting recognition, but it's falling from someone's grace, okay? So perhaps this other person, because they are indecisive because they are not conforming has now fallen from your grace. They're out of your good books, okay? And perhaps you do feel overlooked from this person, all right? But there's the Four of Wands, okay? So this, again, is about you putting yourself first. This is about your stability, okay? Your grounding, your stability, happiness. It could be a soulmate sort of situation that you're dealing with. It is the 1111 card. But you know what? The Four of Wands is about the rest you take as the Hermit, dealing with the heartache of the Three of Swords and someone falling from your grace with the Six of Wands in reverse. It's the rest before the next stage. And then the next stage is building on you and what you want for yourself, okay? Pulling away your energy from this third party situation. You know in your gut, because you not in your gut, in your gut, I think you're hanging out, yeah, for something to happen, because you're being patient, you're pulling your energy back, there's a sense of waiting. But in your head, logically, yeah, I feel with that Ace of Air there, you know the truth of the situation, which is there's no happy outcome in a third party situation, all right? For none of you. There's no happy outcome for none of you in a third party situation, especially with this energy I'm getting from this other person, all right? Because if this other person is dealing with someone else and dealing with you, then this person really isn't genuine, and I don't feel like this person wants to conform to any situation, okay? And you're going into the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, again, self-worth, self-love, being grateful for where you are, building on yourself, getting back to who you used to be here, okay? And the Lovers in reverse, okay? Again, the Lovers in reverse talks about doubt, it talks about dilemma, it talks about temptation, yeah? But it talks about a relationship that is misaligned in values, all right? And there is no love offer, okay? No love offer moving forward, yeah? Someone may be trying to manipulate you as well, emotionally manipulate you, mentally manipulate you. And this is sort of Page of Swords in reverse is someone who lies. It's someone who talks a lot, but it's someone who doesn't act upon their action. Yeah, it's gossip as well. So just watch that energy and releasing that energy with the Ten of Swords, letting it go. This is about you being on your knees, the furthest down the bleeding rabbit hole you could go, and then you pick yourself up and you continue forward to your Four of Wands and your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. But you are dealing with a very, very, very strong soulmate connection here with the Devil and the Empress, because I feel like this Devil does want you as well. I feel like this third party, this Devil energy wants you as well as a third party, and is not prepared to conform to what you want, which is the Three of Pentacles, working as a team and collaborating and being on the same page and having aligned values with someone else. Wow. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's disarray, okay? It's a messy situation. It's disarray, okay? I feel, and then it begins to repeat itself, equal give and take, sharp words of communication here. Fall in reverse. Don't be gullible. Yeah, don't be gullible in a situation. Tower in reverse. You couldn't make this shit up. Avoid this disaster, all right? There is a little bit of confusion here as well. So watch this energy. This is a messy third party situation. I would break free from it. That's what I would do. My saying is temporary pleasure leads to permanent damage. All right, so let's see what universe needs to say or wants to say or bring to your attention, Scorpio. Correct your mistakes. So if you feel like you've made mistakes, then correct them, for sure. Okay, count your blessings, and I feel like you're doing that. You're going into the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, which is about you and your security, your stability, being grateful for where you are. Okay, but it's going to be hard because it's a strong connection there with that Devil and that Empress together. Okay, you know, the Devil is all your emotions, all your shadow sides, your jealousies, your, you know, feeling like you failed, maybe, you know, it's all these emotions that you have. But the Empress is also knowing your worth, so you're in and out of this energy. Yeah, that's quite a strange energy there. I really want to take it as two energies. That's what I want to take it as. Count your blessings, admit your vulnerabilities as well, reassess the situation, and you couldn't make this shit up. Say no. All right, anybody comes in, say no. Keep looking forward and change tracks. It's all over the cards. All right, it's all over the cards. Ultimately, you decide what you want to do with your life, but nothing ever becomes a third party situation. Right, see what Moonology wants to say to you, Scorpio. You and your loved ones are safe. So if anyone else is sort of involved in this messy situation, know you're being looked after. All right. Communication is key. All right. And I do feel like you'll be the one that's communicating with that Ace of Swords there. I really do. I really think you need to speak up and say what you need to say, if at all possible. Balance spirituality and practicality, which I feel you're doing. I feel you're trying to do that, but there's this tussle between your gut and your logical thinking. So it's really difficult. It's really difficult. I think go with your gut, but balance it. Try not to overthink it, because once you try to overthink it, you start making stories and creating stories up in your own head that aren't even true. So I actually think communication is key if you need to communicate. Emotions are running high, absolutely, and your dreams need a practical plan, and they really do. This is the practical plan here, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's your practical plan. Let's see what doorway is opening up for Scorpio. What doorway is opening up for Scorpio? What doorway is opening up for Scorpio? Tell me what doorway is opening up for Scorpio. A cure for longing. Okay, excuse my eyesight. We've got gold on white, really faint, really hard for me to read with my bad eyes and contact lenses in. So a cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and hold on, I can't actually see what that says. And choose boldly, then you have arrived. Shall I read that again so it rhymes? It's my eyesight, so shit. Right, a cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly, then you have arrived. So I really do think it's about your own happiness and choosing wisely and bravely about what you want for yourself and your own happiness. Okay. Yeah, a cure for longing. I'm going to read it again because I quite like it. I am. A cure for longing. A cure for longing. Love is happiness, a spark inside. Live deliberately and choose boldly. and then you have arrived. You literally couldn't make that shit up, could you? Right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Make the best possible decisions for self, for self-love, for self-care, and don't be anybody's bitch. That's what I want to say, all right? I love you long time. Love me hard back. To enter the competition, comment, love heart, thumbs up, comment section below. Notification, I'll be coming live at the end of February. You can ask me questions. You can ask me questions, yeah? And I will pull cards for you. So hit that notification button. I love you long time. Love me hard back. Namaste. Good luck with it.